What's going on, everybody? This is Brett from the Custom Shop on our 9th review. We're going to be reviewing today a good friend of mine, his Honda S2000. It's a 2003. We supplied the owner with a set of Enki RPF 1s, lightweight racing wheels. They're a 17x9 at a plus 45. It's a square setup, so he runs that size all around. Wrapped in a Hankook Ventus RS3, and it's a 255/40 17. For aero, we added a really cool splitter right in the front, under the front bumper and the side skirts. For suspension, the car sits on Öhlins coilovers with upgraded spring rates. There's 12K in the front and 10K in the rear. It does have a really cool exhaust from Origins Fabrication. Its header's all the way back. The whole system weighs 21 pounds. The whole car was designed for weight reduction. The owner's a real enthusiast, and he's really into lightening up the car, making it feel a lot more sporty. He does a lot of track events with it also. And the interior is a really dope suede Momo steering wheel. And he definitely wanted me to mention that his horn button is from an NSX Type R. It's a pretty expensive piece. The shift knob, also titanium lightweight, also made by Origins Fabrications. For seating, the driver rocks a Recaro pole position seat. Thought it was a really great idea to feature this car. This is a good friend of mine's car. I have chased him on the back roads up in the Poconos in my M2. And I'll tell you, sometimes it's very difficult to keep up. Car is set up definitely for performance. It's a beautiful vehicle. In this era of all these digital cars and all this crazy technology, it's really nice to see an analog driver's car. These cars are timeless, from the styling to the way they drive. They're really holding their value now. So if you really want a nice roadster, something to get into, an enthusiast car, the Honda S2000 is a beautiful platform. We're here with the owner of the Honda S2000, my buddy Steph, aka Uncle Bobby. Steph, what got you into this car, man? Have you always been into Hondas, or what's the deal? How'd you step into this one?
Been into Hondas my entire life. Friends, family, people older than me, just had street cars, raced down the Flatlands, Riga Avenue, all that good stuff. Into the drag scene back in the day, early 2000s, when Fast and Furious came out. So kind of just snowballed from there. Had a turbo circuit before this, got into this car afterwards, and never went to the drag race ever again. I like to believe the car is it's a street car that's track prepped. Everything on the car is, everything aftermarket is in the interest of weight reduction. Down to the seat, steering wheel, everything is just to reduce weight. Probably shaved about 175 pounds off the car, which is roughly my body weight.
Awesome. Yeah, you daily, as you drive around the streets of New York City, and then we've been poking a raceway together, you know, so it's nice. I mean, it's just, the stance is great, you know. I mean, we rolled the fenders back for the clearance, it's just meaty stance.
Yeah, we first tried riding around the city like this with by 9s plus 45, 255 square. It wasn't really happening, so we had to pull the fenders out a little bit. Right here at the Custom Shop handled that for me. I got it squared away there. And yeah, this car handles New York City streets no problem. We literally drive from here to the track, back and forth. It's got 90,000 miles. I don't really know too many cars that can actually do that with that sort of mileage. Drive to the track, beat it up, drive it back home.
How long have you had it?
I've had the car going on about 3.5 years now.
That's awesome. How many track events do you think you've seen? Or?
Been to about half a dozen track events. Probably 3 times the amount as back road situations. You know, we've had a couple of those together, man.
Absolutely. Do you drive during the week, or no? You keep it in the garage?
No, it's in the garage all the time. You know, weekend thing. Once in a while, I'll put it up in the garage, go to work with it. But
you do a lot of the work yourself too.
So everything the Custom Shop didn't do for me, I do in my own garage outside of the bushing job. Every single bushing on this car is from Spoon Sports. My buddy at TNL Motorworks did that for me. Shop the sites. Outside of that, it's just been me, Greg, and Sykes. My buddy Tommy does the detailing for me, keeps it clean for track days.
Car's super clean.
My buddy Apex Detailing. Again, I mean, you know, it's just kind of like a New York City build where you want it to go fast, you want it to look good. That's very much a New York City thing. Going back to muscle car days, this car's always fast, always look good, but they're always clean. So, just kind of keeping that going.
Steph, if there was another sports car that you could see yourself getting into, tracking, driving, dailying, whatever it may be, what do you think it would be?
It's got to be a first-gen NSX, hands down. Outside of the Honda thing, which is rare for me to say, would probably be a Mazda RX-7 FD chassis. Love that car, always
Absolutely.
have.
I think any millennial is probably like OD for that car, right?
I don't consider myself a millennial, I'm a little older than that. But had to be an NSX, definitely have to be an NSX. To complete the whole Honda trifecta, you know, I went from the Turbo Civic to the S2000, and I think beyond that would be an NSX. But they got a little pricey these days, man. Got a little pricey.
So did these though? These are holding up too, no?
Give or take. Depends on if you find one, you know, where you find it at, who owned it before and whatnot.
Definitely one thing for sure. Honda guys are Honda guys to the death. And you see that in my buddy right here. Big respect for that, brother. Cheers, man.
Cheers, brother.
Thanks a lot, bro.
Yeah, we're not actually brothers.
Yeah, we're not actually brothers. We're not related.